Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today, as you can see from the title, today we'll be discussing edge controls. Now, I'm going to share with you guys my top 5 favorite edge controls. These are just edge controls that work really great for my hair. Those of you who are out there, struggling trying to get an edge control that'll last you more than an hour, be sure to stay tuned because these edge controls that I'm going to name can do the job for you. Before we get into it, I want to remind you guys to like and subscribe to this video, and I'm just gonna go ahead and list them from my least favorite to my most favorite. So I'll start with my number 5 pick. So for the 5th edge control, it is going to be my main choice edge control. This is the laid back effortlessly edge control. It's actually a growth and stimulated edge control. So that's one of the main reasons that I love about it, is that it's made and formalized to grow your edges at the same time as lay them down. The only disadvantage that I don't really care for about this edge control is that it leaves a white cast. Like, it leaves whenever you, and it's really thick edge control. The consistency is really thick, and whenever I have it on for a little while, I'm not gonna go too crazy with this, but I don't know, it just leaves a white cast. And sometimes you'll get a gel or edge control and it'll leave a white cast and it'll go away, but this doesn't go away. But other than that, their hair products are absolutely amazing. It's pretty much what I use in my hair every single day. Every now and then I'll switch it up and try something new, but for the most part, I absolutely love the main choice. So for my 4th pick, it's gonna be the Lotta Body Coconut and Shea Oil edge control. Now, I love this edge control just because it's like a really clear formula and it's super light. That's what I love about it. It's almost like a gel, not so much of an edge control, but it's not as liquidy as a gel, but it's not as thick as an edge control would be. So that's what I love about it. You literally can apply it to your edges, and it glides right in. Like, you can just style your edges with your toothbrush or brush, whatever you may use, and it just glides in your hair. I don't know how to explain it. You don't have to just brush super hard is what I mean. I love it just because it does that, and it smells absolutely amazing. It has the best smell out of all of them to me. Again, this is the Lotta Body Control Me Edge Control. It's a really great edge control. The reason why it's number 4 is that it lasts me for maybe about this edge control can last me probably for a good 3 or 4 hours. And I know you guys are thinking, well, why is that a good edge control? I'm actually recommending this edge control because I feel like it works better for I'm not too big on hair typing, but I will hair type for this sake. I feel like it's more equipped for my 3 hair type ladies. I'm a 4 hair type. I feel like it's more for like the curly haired girls. My number 3 pick is going to be the Jirehs edge control. I hope you guys can see that, but this edge control is actually not as wide known as all of the other brands. They do carry a lot of good hair product. This edge control was actually the first edge control that I purchased, and it works amazing. It works really good. It can last me for about at least 6 to 7 hours. My only disadvantage about this edge control is that it does not have much in the container. It runs you about $10, I believe, if it's still $10. I haven't purchased it in a while just because when I purchased it a while back, I purchased one and then I noticed that it worked really well for my hair, so I went back and repurchased like 4 more containers of it. So I still have about 2 containers left of this. It will last on your hairline for a really long time, but as far as the usage of this, you won't get probably more than 2 weeks out of each container. So that's my only disadvantage about that. And again, this is the Jirehs edge control, and I'm not sure if it's in any stores. I don't believe so. You can purchase it online. That's where I purchased mine. And they also have a lot of good other hair products as well. So moving on to our number 2 pick. My number 2 pick is going to be this Got to Be Glued Ultra Glue styling gel. Now before you guys freak out and go crazy, I know you're thinking glue, you know, I don't want to put glue in my hair. Trust me, neither do I, but it is not a glue. I know it says glued on it, but it's not a glue. It just acts as a glue. Now my tube is actually almost empty just because I love this stuff so much. Sometimes I use it as an edge control, but for the most part I actually use it as a glue to hold my wigs down. A lot of YouTubers, a lot of beauty gurus, hairstylists use this gel for laying down wigs as well. Now if you do buy this and you try this out, and if it's your first time using it, you're gonna think, you know, this is a glue, you know, she lied. That's what you're gonna be thinking, but I promise you, it is not a glue, ladies. All it does is take a little bit of water. You can literally just take, you know, squirt a little bit of water on your head and you'll be able to, you know, if you're using it as an edge control, whenever you put it down, now it's gonna stick and you won't be able to move it. You won't be able to move your edge controls. You won't be able to brush them after it's dry. So all you'll do is just take a little bit of water and then it just gets right back into that jelly consistency, and then you can just brush it again however you want it. It washes out really, really easily, so it doesn't cause too much trouble or anything like that. I don't use it as an edge control that often. I do use it every now and then. And it will hold you all day. It will. It will get you through the day, honey. So if I ever just, you know, I'm gonna be out and I'm gonna be out all day and I need my edges to be snatched all day long, 24/7, then I will use this. I won't recommend this too much for my natural hair ladies, just because it does contain alcohol. Those of you who are cautious about, you know, what you put in your hair and things like that, I do use this every now and then. I don't use it too often, just because it does contain alcohol, and we all know that alcohol is not good for my natural hair ladies. Alcohol dries out your hair, so if you're gonna use this often, I don't know, I would just say don't use it often. That's the only advice that I can recommend to you, just because it can dry out your hair because it contains alcohol. But other than that, this stuff is incredible. It does a great job at holding my hair. I use this maybe like, you know, twice a month, you know, not too often. So I don't have any, I don't ever have anything going on bad with my edges and with my hairline, just by using it every now and then. So it's a really, really great edge control. And if you don't mind, you know, if you try this out and it doesn't dry your hair out, and then you try it out again and it doesn't dry your hair out, use it whenever you feel like it. I guess everybody's just different, but alcohol is known to dry out a lot of people's hair, but you know, it could be different for everybody. So just be cautious whenever you're using this. Don't overdo it, just because I don't want it to ruin your hair. That's all I have to say about this product. Other than that, it works amazing, but the only thing that I don't like about it is that it contains alcohol, and it's not too good for my it's not too good for my natural ladies. Okay, so that brings us to my #1 pick. Drum roll, please. Bam, this is my #1 pick, and this is the Mielle Organics Flexible Hold Edge Control. I actually had heard so many good things about this edge control that I just had to try it. I've actually only had it for about 2 weeks now, and let me just tell you, it is not disappointing. It is not disappointing me at all. It comes in this really big, nice concise, it comes in this really big, nice sized container. Man, it smells incredible. It smells like lemons, and it just works. I love it. You can get this for about $11 or $12. I purchased mine from Sally, and you can get it online, Walmart, Target, wherever. And this is more of a thicker, it's more of on the thicker side. So I feel like that's what really gets it to hold. It's just because it is thick. It's not super, super thick. If I was to compare what is the thickest out of all of these edge controls, it would most likely be my Jirehs. It's really, really thick and hard to kind of manipulate your edges, but once you get it to, you know, how you want them to lay, then it does the job. It lays them flat and it keeps them there and it holds them in place. But this right here is kind of like in between. That's what I love about it. And and it just smells really, really good, and it works. It just works. I love it. So it's my #1 pick. I use it every day. It's great for you natural haired ladies. So really, really healthy, good for your hair. I recommend this to you ladies. Again, you can pick this up from Sally's, Target, Walmart. A lot of beauty supply stores carry this product. Again, I recommend this. This is my #1 pick. I use this every single day. Every now and then I might switch it up and try a different edge control, but for the most part, this is my #1 go-to edge control. So that pretty much concludes my top 5 favorite edge controls. If you missed any of the information or were interested in the products and where you can purchase them, be sure to check out the description box. I will have everything listed for you guys. And until next time, I will see you guys then. Don't forget again to give this video a like and a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.